What up, family? Costs nothing to hit that like button, fam. If you don't know, Rainwater Mo3 manager was just, well, it was maybe like 5 months ago, and he was doing an interview, fam. And in this interview, Rainwater was saying that, studs, we have not seen it in the hip hop industry in a minute, and they really are relevant when it comes to the rap game, right? Now, at this time, HellKat responded, and there was a lot going back and forth between the two, right? Now, mind you, when it comes to Arkansas rapper, social media influencer, HellKat, fam, always been the artist rapper that speak out on how she feel about any situation with any dude, don't matter the status or whatever the case might be, and seem to stand on that, fam. Before we get into details on this situation, we seeing HellKat move around that no jumper, being around a lot of different, being in a lot of different rooms that a lot of people want to be in, and having success amongst the social media and the hip hop world, right? So one would think that, well, I'm gonna slow down, get my money, you feel me? But the stronghold, the gangsterism on a lot of these artists, fam, like HellKat, boil over, whether if it's a deal or whatever the case might, come their way. It just adds fuel to the fire. Now, fast forward, fam, we're dealing with Rainwater, Mo3 manager, and HellKat. We thinking it's been like 5-6 months ago, thinking, hey, it's over with. They done had their words. Now, mind you, before we get into details, fam, Rainwater had a point when it come to studs being in the industry. Like, they want the sex appeal. You know what I'm saying? The last one we might have seen was Young M.A. You feel what I'm saying? Other than that, fam, they want, it's just like Glorilla. They want to switch you up to the consumers and what they want to see. And that's sex, money, and murder. Now, fast forward, fam. HellKat went live, shouting out Arkansas, the state, she from, and saying that she got Rainwater change. You can see the change, right? Now, I haven't heard Rainwater respond, but I know, as you can see in these pics, that this is the same change. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't know how it come about. HellKat didn't explain. I don't know whether it was a beating to take the chain. Was the chain lost and he got the chain? I don't know. But I can tell you this, fam. When it comes to the industry that we in, the hip hop industry as a whole, you got to stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. Meaning, fam, that this is not the industry to lay back in. Go in certain places with your jewelry on, and, you ain't got nobody around you, no goons or nothing that's going to follow up for you. Because a lot of people, fam, is going to test that weather. I'm seeing a lot of artists get deals, record deals, but still don't shoot off, right? Like other artists with deals, but they got hit songs. A lot of artists, fam, is boring to the social media consumers. Even though they got deals, they don't go nowhere because they bored. Now, at the end of the day, artists like HellKat that's willing to play that game, I'm telling y'all, like, it's the new Crip and Blood era when it comes to social media. You down with these labels or whatever the case may be, fam. It's the new Crip and Blood. Because if a person comes snatch your chain, usually be, I come take your rag, stomp on your rag and do something. When they put that chain on you, fam, or you put that chain on yourself, it's a signal on what you represent. And you supposed to stand up for that chain. You will die behind that chain. You feel what I'm saying? So this is the thing, fam, when it comes to artists that's coming up in the game that's not willing to sacrifice. This is a sacrifice. That's not willing to sacrifice themselves, meaning get in controversial situations. Look at all the artists that you see in the game right now, fam, and that's in jail or have gotten killed. You feel what I'm saying? It's because of the controversial things behind the way they was moving. You feel me? And what I mean by that is jealousy come with it, ops come with it, fam. Old family member hate come with success, fam. You feel me? So if you're not willing to play that game, now you can be a little Uzi Vert artist and get a certain group of people to a core following to follow you. But that's on a different level. If you speak in a certain language, you feel me? Even if you Rainwater manager around certain artists, like a Mo3 was a controversial artist. That's why Rainwater's so controversial. Everything that was surrounded around Mo3, people won't go on to test that. Now, at the end of the day, when it comes to Rainwater, I rock with Rainwater. Reason why I rock with Rainwater, and I hope this situation can get better, is since day one of Mo3 killing, Rainwater been having the same conversation. He's still been putting on with Empire, you know, with Mo3, making sure his family get funds and different stuff like that, fam, because a lot of people just bag off situations, just leave it alone if it's a dead situation, especially being a dead man. Like, hey, we have seen it all too many times. If you look at Paper Route, they on the same movement as Rainwater, just on a different scale, fam, as far as keeping Dolph's name alive, doing things, you know, in his name. So I salute that all day long. We have seen Rainwater get into situation after situation and not back down, fam. You dig what I'm saying? We seen the zoo situation. Rainwater got, I think, jumped on by Yellow Bees and his people. Rainwater done a little time. He looked, you know, like he just may go. But at the end of the day, I have seen it for myself. You know, Rainwater just ain't going, you know, like that. Now, this situation, it can boil over like any other situation, fam. You dig? Now, HellKat is on the gas. You feel me? This so-called, what they call them studs, is on the gas. Meaning, you know, don't discriminate against women or dudes. You feel me? I've seen HellKat, you know, up at No Jumper, with 50, 100,000 around the neck in jewelry, fam. Surrounded around. I'd seen them at one point. They acting like, you got all this jewelry on, man. Ain't nobody gonna play. And that's the look rock, banging and look rock, fam, mentality. And a lot of people don't understand that when it come to Arkansas, the mentality of Arkansans. You feel what I'm saying? And it come from them roots of banging and look rock. And that's what's going on with HellKat, fam. You feel me? Now, it's not a cheap chain. This is not a cheap chain, fam, that HellKat got from Rainwater. I can't see Rainwater just laying back on that. You feel me? And letting somebody rock their chain. And then HellKat got the chain in the video and saying Arkansas pretty much what it do. Because Arkansas was looking at everything that went on when her and Rainwater was having the beef, going back and forth, fam. You dig what I'm saying? And all I'm saying is this. I know what the hip-hop game is. It's just like the streets, because the street dudes go into the hip-hop field. And the hip-hop field is getting just as dangerous, fam, as the streets. And if you are YG and not willing to sacrifice and play the game, like this here, fam, it ain't no need unless you can just drop a hit record and you can follow up with a nut. But I will keep y'all updated on situations, fam. But make sure you hit that like button and make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.